Alex asks, hey Jack, do you think that fat fuck Dusty Rhodes was hating on you when he pulled that fine ass white rat?
Yes!
When he said,
thank you! You ain't got to say no more. I had this bitch in Wisconsin. The bitch was so goddamn fine, she walked up to the front of the line. They haven't even let people in yet. And security let her in. They thought she was part of the show. She came in the back and sat over in the corner and crossed her leg in the locker room. And Tommy Dreamer said, "What the fuck is that?" And I walked in. She said, "Hey, baby," and ran over and grabbed me and hugged me. And Dusty said, and shook his head. And later on that night, he said that Dick Murdoch was alive right now, he'd have died.
when he said Dick Murdoch would be turning over in his grave.
See there? And I said, what the fuck did that? And then it all started coming together. I said, so what? Black people ain't supposed to be able to pull no fine white hoe? Let me tell you the difference between me and the next black dude. I know a bunch of niggas on this planet right now that set niggas back 400 years for showing up in the show with some big old fat ugly ass white bitch. Trust me. If I'm fucking a white girl, she gonna be the top of the line bitch. She will be the Escalade. She ain't gonna be no big old fat collard green eating bitches sitting at home and sucking on a motherfucking ham bone and all that bullshit and got food up under the bed. Oh no, mister. She gonna be like that bitch was that does roll like this. Cause dude, he was sick.
That's a great story.
And that bitch looked good. And he said, hey, and Dusty said it. He's Dick Murdoch. He's here to die again. I was like, what the fuck? I said, why?
You know why.
Motherfucker. You just can't picture that big old black dick going up between them little pink ass fucking...
Hardcore. James Sirgos, what is your definition of hardcore?
This bitch that finally caught my ass and I'm paying this bitch child support. That bitch is hardcore. Cause that bitch ran me. She tracked me down.
Ran you down.
She tracked me down. And I got served.
The Hess Express.
Goddamn heifer.
How do you answer your question, Brian? I want to know, what is your favorite hardcore weapon of all time?
Favorite weapon of all time?
It's a toss-up between the crutch and the staple gun, for real. Staple gun came along when I was at home on one of my many suspensions. Many. And I was stapling down some carpet pad.
You figured, hey.
And I was like, this would fucking work.
That's great.
True story. And then one day the dude, what's his name? He was Axel Ryden's partner. He got like, Paulie fired him like years ago. And he was in the locker room crying like a big old bitch. Like, all I've ever done for you, and I've given up my life, and I've given up my body, and I've ruined relationships, and I've done this, and I've just been there for you, and you gonna treat me like this, you gonna fire me? What was Axel's partner's name?
Ian.
Him!
Yeah.
He was crying, like a bitch. He was like, it's the Paulie, I've been doing this, Paulie. And Paulie walked up to him and turned his hat around backwards. And Paulie did this shit, bro, and everybody in the locker room, it was like a domino effect. He said, you're fired! And Ian walked out the door crying. One day Ian came up to me and said, Jack, you know I use staple gun first. I said, shut the fuck up. I said, you non-working motherfucker. I said, you the prime example of a motherfucker that couldn't play in the big leagues when you started your own. Alright, I said, you a prime example. And I said, shut the fuck up. And it was true.
Ron Dixon asks you, who would win in a fight, you or Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Boy, please, shut the fuck up. I'd kill Dog and you. Shut up.
Evad, courtesy of WrestlingClassics.com. How can Evad get this past the Canadian border?
Tape it up under the truck or the car. Or get one of them magnets. You get like a real strong magnet. You can like put it on the side of the blade and stick it up under the car and it'll magnetize itself. Get over, take it out. Trust me, I've done it.
Hemi from Shipman Surgery, courtesy of the board at f4wonline.com. Has Jack ever had a wrestler try to hurt him or punk him out in the ring?
Yeah. Dances with Dudley. He tried that shit on me one night. You got a knife? I left my knife. You got a knife on you? Dancing with Dudley.
No knife on me.
Tried it on me in the ring. I accidentally clotheslined and hit him in the nose. I told him I was sorry. Well, the next 5 or 6 minutes, he just kept knocking the shit out of me. He chopped me in the throat. Man. Hit me in the face. Man. He tried to belly me on the floor. I'm like, no. I said, now look, now you done paid him back and you done gave me a goddamn receipt. Fuck that shit. So then he's like, I'm gonna get you back. Don't forget what you did to me. Goddamn it ain't over. I said, don't forget you said that. I said, don't forget. I said, I feel threatened. I'm threatened. Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. Up on the hill. I walked in the locker room.
What's your walk then?
I had this nightstick, and everybody thought it was rubber until that night. I hid behind the door. I had the nightstick in my hand. When he walked through the door, I jumped down and said, right upside the head. Big ass pull apart. Taz comes up after it's all over with and says to me, Jack, you know what you did was wrong. And I went at him, and he turned around and ran. Well, he didn't like run, but he like backed up, and then he let the locker room get between us. Then he acted like he wanted, and I was like, and I said, calm down, calm down. So I said, everybody stop right there, stop right there. I said, move, and let Taz through. I said, just everybody just stop, let Taz come through, and everybody moved, and Taz walked out the other door. I was ready to tear his ass up, man, and I got suspended after that. I got sent home. We were supposed to get strapped that Saturday night, and we got suspended. And when I get suspended, Mustafa automatically got suspended. It was like guilty by association.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he ain't even do nothing. It was just me. I'm like, sorry, you just part of the clan. If I go, you go. That's what it was. True shit. So to answer your question, dancing with Dudley.
There you go. Box. Hey, New Jack, I got a question to ask you. This, my equal, called you my equal a lot. Have you ever lost a fight to anyone in the business? Ain't trying to start no bullshit heat or nothing.
Right.
It's just I heard this one story. To Sandman got at you when you was injured after you threw a beer at him. Yeah, I think he told this on our disc too. Threw a beer in the locker room and
Yeah, Sandman?
had a scrap with Sandman here.
He called me nigga.
Oh, was that what that? Okay.
Yeah. The fucked up part with me and Sandman had been drinking. I mean, we've been getting high the whole weekend.
All right.
We rolled the show together. We sitting out there in the parking lot together, snorting. And he kept referring to this black shit. And every joke had a black shit attached to it. I'm like, what the fuck? And it was black, black, black.
You just doing it on purpose to get to you?
Yeah. And then I heard nigga. And I had a Heineken bottle in my hand. I was drinking Heineken. And I drunk it. And I threw it. I think I hit him up in the head somewhere.
Mm.
And we ran and hooked up. Started swinging. And then they pulled us apart.
All right.
But I was like, and we, you know, the next week we was back in the car again riding.
Well, that's
But
how
I
you
was
do
like-
it.
I was like, I didn't give a fuck. I said, I ain't gonna be too many more of them. They're gonna stop it right there. Hello?